Zap Comics presents Top 10 Selling Books of the Week with Corey Brown.
Hey guys, Corey here, another Top 10. I'm down in Zap Comics Manalapan. I'm sure most of you are aware we do have two locations. This is our second location, with Wayne being the flagship store, but Manalapan, we have nothing but love for them down here. I don't get down here as often as I want to, but I'm here now, so I figured I'd do the Top 10 from here. I tried getting Doug on here once. Doug Serralo actually runs a Manalapan store. He doesn't like being on camera, which surprised me that he actually proposed to his now fiancée in the middle of a panel in front of a bunch of people at ZapCon. So, Doug, I'm not sure why you won't do this, but we still love you. So, and congrats again on that, by the way, to Doug and Mallory. Alright, so Top 10 Selling Books of the Week for April 24th, 2019. Number 10 is Star Wars Vader Dark Visions number 3. People love them some Vader. Number 9, Ascender. Ascender number 1, of course, this comes after Descender. Jeff Lemire and Dustin Nguyen. So these are beautiful art there. You can't go wrong with Lemire. He writes Gideon Falls. My favorite book. Number 8 is Spawn number 296. The countdown to 300. I think starting next issue he's going to start doing homages to some of his older stuff. Particular Spidey, which is really cool. If you don't know, Spawn is extremely hot right now, especially the back issues. Pretty much every single day we have to check the back issue bins because they just keep selling. So Spawn is actually red hot at the moment. So there you go. That is number 8. Number 7, Fantastic Four. Number 9. Fantastic Four number 9. Dr. Doom's there on the cover. Can't go wrong with that. Dan Slott writing it. People love that book. This is a neat one. This is a second printing of White Widow number 1. This was number 6 on the list from Absolute Comics Group. Shiny. The first print we never even got a chance to get. I know it even came out. And the demand was so high we were actually able to order a lot of the second prints and it made the top 10. So, White Widow. There was a couple other covers. This was the most popular one. You can't go wrong with a nice shiny foil cover. Number 5 was Batman Detective Comics number 1002. Of course, Batman's still chugging along. Number 4, Venom number 13. Venom's still hot. Number 3, Avengers Endgame came out. Everybody loves this bad guy. Thanos number 1, particularly the Ron Lim variant. Ron Lim, of course, was one of my favorite artists as a kid. He did took over Infinity Gauntlet from George Perez. He did, of course, that huge run of Jim Starlin's Silver Surfer run with the rebirth of Thanos. So if you're a Surfer fan and a Thanos fan, you know who Ron Lim is. And that is why this cover outsold all the other ones for the number 1 issue. Number 2 was Heroes in Crisis number 8. The standard Mitch Gerads cover and the Sook variant. This reveals the killer of the series, and also Tom King, who I heard is a wonderful man and writes this, was getting death threats on it, which is pretty sad. I'm sorry, grow up. I don't know. It's a comic book, dude. Get over it. So I don't understand why you would send death threats to a writer because of a comic book character, but that's just pretty pathetic in my eyes, and most people's too. So that was number 2, and number 1, Amazing Spider-Man number 20. This series is just chugging along. I'm glad it's doing really, really well. Of course, The Hunted Part 4. People love this book. The last series of Spidey was so-so. Before 800, it sold okay. But this is like amazing. I'm so happy it's selling the way it should. Spider-Man's a main character, one of the top tier characters. He should be up here. So I'm glad he's getting the love he deserves. And that's about it. We're getting ready for Free Comic Book Day next week, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to do a top 10 next week. It's going to be kind of nuts this week at the store. Deceased comes out, which will probably number 1 for selling for the week. I'm not sure. That's my guess. And that's about it. So for Corey, Zap Comics Manalapan, Zap Talk. It's been the top 10, and I'll see you guys at one of the shops. Be good.
Manalapan, more like... No. Nothing rhymes with Manalapan. Good night.